Hey there, guys. Today's episode is a very special one, other than the fact that it is our first post here in our channel. Well, I just want to share with you something that had a major influence on me growing up as a kid with a fascination for horror movie. So, without further ado, let me introduce to you Puppet Master. And these are the action figures recently released by Neca Collectibles. But as for the movie itself, it came out around the late 80s. 1989, I believe. Yeah, I was still a kid back then. And I had to watch the movie with my parents, so it is definitely not for kids. There were serious amounts of violence in it, a little bit of sex in it. So, I had to cover my eyes and wait for my parents' go signal until I could continue watching the film again. Now, this franchise was so famous that it really garnered a major cult following. Several movies were produced after the first and second parts of the film, and a lot of merchandise came out before. Collectibles, toys, comic books, shirts. Definitely, it was worth a follow. And, as a horror fanatic and someone who enjoys horror movies, this is something that has to be part of your collection. So if you're into horror movies, or even if you haven't even seen the movie yet, I suggest you do give it a watch. It's definitely worth it. So when Neca Collectibles announced sometime this year that they were releasing the major characters from the Puppet Master films, oh man, I was so excited about it. I just had to pull the trigger on these guys. I just gotta have them. As a horror fanatic myself, I want these to be part of my growing collection. Aww. I don't know, man. I love horror movies, and I couldn't let this pass. And here they are, out of their plastic prison. So let me introduce to you these bad boys. First is Pinhead. Not the one from Hellraiser with the pins on the head, that's a different guy. Well, as you can see, he does have that small head. And his huge body to compensate for it. He's actually the bronze, the muscle of the team. I mean, he could actually carry a full weight of a normal human being. He is that strong. And his accessories are alternate hands, a wrench, and a fire poker. Next is Tunneler. Tunneler, yes, because he does have a drill on his head. I remember watching a portion of the movie where he had this very brutal kill with one of the characters there. I guess that's why they provided an alternate head. It does actually have specks of blood in it. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, it's right there. Focus. And he does come with some fish hooks, his grease gun, an alternate hand, a pickaxe, and a vial of, I don't know what's inside, probably that rejuvenating fluid to revive the dead. And here is the supposed to be leader of the team, Blade. Actually reminds me of a local singer here. But yeah, first time I saw this guy, he kind of gave me nightmares. I don't know why. Probably because he looks like Michael Jackson. I don't know. But yeah, he has a knife and a hook for his hands, and if you look closely, yeah, that's his face right there. His eyes are like bullets. And the jaw kind of moves a bit there. Yeah. And his accessories are a bloody version of his knife. And another head. Blood-splattered one. And the bullet eyes popping out much more larger there. So, there we go. And last on the list is the Enigmatic Torch. Probably one of my favorites from the team. This guy is so badass. Reminds me of the those World War I German soldiers because of his costume here. Torch. And yes, he does have a flamethrower for a right hand. And this is the flame effect. Let's put them right here, I suppose. Yeah. It's a bit of a snug fit. There we go. He does have an articulated jaw. Rah, rah, rah. Hello there. So yeah, there you go. Now for scaling purposes, they actually are in scale with the previously released Billy the Puppet from the 7-inch line of cult classic series previously released by Neca as well. And here is... Oh, sorry. Let me focus that here. Your regular 7-inch figure. That's how small they are. Well, looks like a little kid. I think they're more in scale with 12-inch figures. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Can't really get them to stand properly because of their small feet. But here is a 12-inch figure. And there is... They are. Is it a bit... Yeah. Yeah, I think that's much more in scale this time. So there you have it. The first 4 characters from the Puppet Master movie. They're still actually lacking 2 more puppets. That would be Jester and the Leech Woman. But I'm hoping that Neca would produce them, perhaps at a later time, so as to complete the lineup here. Yeah, so far, I am totally digging these guys. I love them. They're freakishly adorable. And definitely a fine addition to your growing horror collection if you are a horror fanatic like me. A special shout out as well to Sir Bet Figueroa for helping me score this awesome deal right here. So yeah, thoughts do sound off in the comments below, and if you like our content, please hit the subscribe button. It would definitely mean a lot to me. And yeah, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for watching this. My apologies for all the lapses. This is actually the first time that I'm doing this. So yeah, but I do promise that we'll produce more quality content in the next episodes in our channel. Thank you so much again, guys. See you soon. Later days.